Good morning, everybody. Paulie from Polish Custom Skins. So we're going to have a look at the Torpedo Nextgen update from Jon Ruda. Now it got updated yesterday, I believe. I think he might have put a fix out again this morning because he was just had a couple of fixes after it's been released. So obviously you know where to go and grab his truck from off his website. It's all there. Now I've done the XML for this truck this morning. You can find it on my Discord, on Goggles Discord, and on Mod Studio 2 Discord. You just use a simple skin, because everything's on the one template. Let me show you. So you can see there, everything's everything's on the one skin. There is an open def file with this truck as usual. So I'll quickly go through that as well and show you what you can skin on the extra with the truck. But as I say, most of it's here on the template what you need to use. All the cabs here and everything, the bumpers and everything, blah blah. So you get the open def file. Let's get that up. So you get this. He don't supply the XML for this truck. I don't know why. I did try and tell him before, but they've done it for a couple of the ATS trucks. I don't think they'll do it for any of the ETS2 trucks. I might be wrong, but I don't think they have. So you get, inside the open def, you've got a logo one, a mud flap one, number plate, and this is the light boxes on the top of the truck. So if you open the open def, like so, double click on vehicle, truck. If you go to upgrade, T-Gen Scania, paint job, there's your template, basically. So that'll be a template, it's DDS file. I'll just save it as a PGM file because I've got to use it on my skinning software. Then if you go back to T-Gen Scanner again, so you get container DDS file, logo DDS file, mud flap DDS file, number plate DDS file, and your text. This one's a light box, this one's your number plate, this one's your mud flaps. The container one, for some reason, isn't actually a template. If I double click on it and it come up on paint.net, that's what you get as a DDS file. Now, I don't know, you're going to skin a template, skin a container off that, because obviously you can't actually see where the actual, I presume these are the doors. These are the sides of some, yeah. So, if you want to bring that up on his Discord and tell him you don't actually supply us with a template for the containers, I would suggest that, to be fair, because you can't really skin off that, to be honest. So that's that one. The logo, I'm presuming this must be on the doors or something like that. We'll have a quick look in the game. I'll take us in the game in a minute and we'll have a quick look at the truck. So you can see where the different things are that you skin. But yeah, regarding the container, I would suggest probably say something on his Discord and see if you get some sort of answer off him. Support ain't the best at the moment for some, well, we all know what's going on with it. Obviously over in Europe and that, so. Well, yeah, put a report, put something in, ask if you can have a proper template for the container if I was you. So yeah, so if we go into, if we get rid of that and we'll go into the game so you can have a look. I've never actually skinned this truck, never bothered to skin it, to be honest. I'm always more or less sorting XMLs out and stuff like that and helping people along to get people into skinning and stuff like that. Now, don't forget your usual with, let's, while I think about it, where is my skinning software? Now, don't forget with Jon Ruda, you make sure you put them all in the correct positions that he tells you to. So obviously you got the main truck one here. You've got the trailer one when you're dragging, you know, the trailer, the tandem behind you. You've got this one here. Make sure you got that in. Then the open depth. Just make sure the open depth's above in your mod manager. Make sure it's above these three files basically. If you ain't going to use the open depth for anything, don't bother putting it in because you don't need it. He does tell you here. That's your choice, whether you want to do that. He explains everything. He's got a README file as well that says the same thing. tells you everything that you need to know. Some people don't actually read what he tells you, and then they when the game's crashing, they wonder why the game's crashing because they don't actually followed what he's told them to do. But that's their problem, only. So, but yeah, he does explain everything to you and tells you exactly what you're supposed to do on both games. So we've got it activated. So we've got the truck here activated. Put it in the way he tells you. Put your open depth above here, like so. So if we go back into the game quickly, so you can see the truck. I've already selected, got the truck up ready. I had a quick look at it before I'd done the video, so we can actually see what different text and that you get on it to use. So we're getting there, so what it does. I don't know. I don't think there's many changes. I think it's more cosmetic changes and stuff like that. Truck don't look a bad model, to be honest. It don't look too bad. So we're going to so accessories. Now there's one here. I think it's this one. So this is one of the signs that you can change. You see there your text. So that's that one that I showed you. Where it's got the four. I think it's four text where it says your text, and that's one of the light signs. And then you've got the light box up here. So you've got that one. There's that one, and I believe there's another one, and there's that one. So obviously with these, you're gonna have to play around with which your texting fits wherever. But at least you know if you change in the open def, put your design on that template, and it's saved. But you must don't forget, as always, when you're doing the open def file, you must save it as the exact name DDS file as it's named in the open def. Don't put any variations down or nothing because it just won't work out. It won't show up in game. So that's the light box there, that there. Now, if I remember, this is the mud flap one here. So this is your mud flaps. You got one there, you got one there, and you have got one along here. Let's see if we can lose this side skirt. I don't think we can come on. No. But yeah, there's a your text there as well. Now it is this side logo or something like that on the side. So I don't know where the logo thing is. So you got your logo for some reason. I don't actually know where that logo is. The back wall. No. Oh, your number plate. Sorry. So you get the number plate. Same thing again with the number plate. If you look on the template, like I'll show you again in a minute. You got a yellow one and a white one, basically. So whatever you put on the front and back, whatever you want to do. Obviously you do it there and you put the same. Just change the front to your number plate. You can use these number plates that he sends with the truck. So that's up to you what you want to do with it. You can't see where this logo is. It's normally, and on these ATS trucks, it's always on his doors. Can't see it on here, to be honest. Let's see it's on here. You guys might have to play around with that to see where you can find the logo. Where he's put the logo thing. I say I've never actually skinned this truck. But yeah. Yeah, because he's normally on one of his American trucks are always on the door here on his the painted steps. That's full colour. Yeah, I don't know where he's put the logo thing. Is it inside the cab? It's inside the cab, is he? Is it on the back horn? No. No, you'll have to ain't the logo there, is it surely? Ah, that's it, there you are. There you go then. So that's your logo that you can put on the chair for your own logo, basically. So yeah. So I put that, we'll do whatever you want to do with that. That's your choice. So that's all you do with the open def files. You should basically replace all the DDS files in the pack in the open def that he gives you. Let's get that up. But yeah, as I say, you must name these. You must name these exactly as they are here. So obviously the logo one, that's the actual seat in the truck. So you must name it your logo DDS. So obviously paint your design, whatever you want to do. Keep it within that text, I would say, to be honest. And then save that. If you've got to do it on a different program than Paint.net, then obviously just save the PNG and then put it in Paint.net and save to the DDS. Same here. This is the light boxes. You're just gonna have to see which one fits what. To be honest, with these light boxes, obviously you've got different sizes. Looking at that, yeah. So it could be any one of these. To be honest, looking at it. Same with the mud flaps. Just play around and just save it, and then just see which one. So obviously the number plate's explanatory. Do your number plate there. If you put that on, so what you would do is you'd do your number plate in here, do your number plate in there, and then what you'd do is, so actually I'll tell you what we'll do is, let's do it quick so we can see if it works. Right, so we'll paint that white. Make sure that's painted white. Let's just take that down a little bit. So I'm trying to keep it in that mark that he's got on there. Dog's choking in the background. We just put Paul in. So if we do that as that and just open it up a bit. Okay, so same on the bottom. So we just duplicate that. Move that down to there. Like so. So we've got the rectangle there. We'll paint that white. And then what we'll do is we'll lose that. So get rid of that in the background. And then we'll do another colour here, which obviously got to be yellow. So we paint that colour. So we'll export that. Now, of course, I'm on Affinity. I've got to save as a PNG. But obviously, it's got to be named that. So what we're going to do is I'll call that your number one for now. Then we'll get rid of that and we'll open that in Paint.net. And then what we'll do is we'll save that as a DDS. Save as DDS. Get rid of that. Save. Let that save. We'll close that down. So this one's the DDS file. So what we'll do is we'll open that up again. So we'll open the document, go to Euro Truck, get a mod manager, get your OpenDev file, like so. Do it away, close that. Get to vehicle, truck. So we want to just grab that, pull it in there, like so, and you'll see their number that's been changed. That's today's date. So we'll leave that like that. We'll go back in game. Now hopefully that should have changed the number plate to what we want it to be. And we'll see. And that's what you do with the OpenDev basically. But don't forget, it's got to be named exactly the same as the game. I'll see it won't work. Enjoys using laptop. So you don't need to press nothing in the mod manager. Just make sure everything's activated before. Now hopefully this should come straight onto the truck now, all being well. If it's done correctly, it should be fine. Right there, you can see there straight away, poorly. So let's go into the game. There we are, look, poorly on the back. So that's all you do. It's just poorly on the front. Obviously, you can put your own designs on these, do them as fancy as you want. It's all down to your own imagination what you want to do with them. Same with your number plates. You do the same thing with the number plates, the mud flaps, sorry. You do the same thing with them. Do them as fancy as you want to do them. You just have to work out which one there is, because obviously you don't actually tell you which is which. It's just got your text, and that's it. Same with the logo on the seat and the light box. You're just going to have to work out which one's which. But I think that's about it for it, people. I think, to be honest. Truck looks a decent mod, to be fair to it. Yeah, it's a paid mod. I don't know. We're going to have people who are going to say, yeah, blah, blah, blah. The usual. Well, yeah, it's one of them. If you've already brought his mods, you obviously enjoy using his mods, so carry on and enjoy using them. Just say, make sure you get all the files that you need from out of his open desk file that you need. Or you always send you a template for the truck, no matter what, but I'm always in his open desk file 9 out of 10 times. As I say, I've done the XML files for this truck. They are available now on my Discord and Goggles Discord in the Jon Ruda section that I got set up, and they are available on the Mod Studio 2 section as well for you. So it's all there ready for you to pick up. So all you do is just drop down your user vehicle folder in for Mod Studio 2, and then it's just use a simple truck skin because there's no accessories. The only accessories is that bit in the open dev file, but we don't have that, so we don't need to. And that's it, people. That's everything for today on the Jon Ruda update. I say the truck itself looks a fantastic little truck. He's done his usual update, different parts like he usually does. A grill and stuff like that, and different things. But I say, obviously people who use this truck regularly know what he's done to it. But I just want to explain the open dev for a lot of people, because we're still getting a lot of people ask every day about this. And the various templates, and for some reason, I don't know. Because he does explain everything, so. But yeah, that's another one done for today. Of course, don't forget to like, share, and comment, and subscribe, sorry. If you wanted to speak to me or need to ask me any questions, just give me a shout in my Discord or leave a message under the video as usual. And I'll leave it at that. So have yourselves a damn fine day, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Take care.